Well, I took the window out in the end. It was already cracked. There was some seriously bad rust underneath the rubber, and it was one of those jobs I've been avoiding. Andras kind of forced me to do it, so I've done it. And what I did was, where on each corner where it was really badly rusted, was make up a piece of steel to fit. And I had a bit of spare panel, and I've replaced most of this section here. And I've done the best I can with the filler, and I'm ready to spray today, so I'll get one coat on and have a look and see if I need to do any more sanding, and then I'm going to get Auto Glass to come and replace the windscreen, because I'll never be able to do it on my own. There are parts that are well done, and there are parts that are going to be still fairly obvious, but there we go. Starting to figure out how to build the sliding drawer mechanism I'm going to have for the toilet, the cassette toilet, when it's stored underneath the fridge in the cupboard next to the shower room, to keep it out of the way, make the shower room bigger. I actually bought myself a second-hand cassette toilet, which I know most of you will probably frown at, but I'm chopping it up. You can see here I've cut the bottom off it. And I'm going to mount a couple of wooden panels underneath to bring it up, and then I've got a base for it, and on the base I'm mounting these heavy-duty drawer runners, which you can mount flat, and they will hopefully take the weight of the toilet and its fresh water supply and or full cassette, and still slide out the way when not in use. So it's quite a complicated bit of engineering. I think I've got heavy enough duty drawer runners. They are double extension ones, so it will slide right out from inside its cubby hole. But there's a bit of trial and error involved as well, so we'll see how that goes. Seems to be doing what it should be doing. Just need to cut a couple of holes and mount the drill through to the floor.
trade reprinted?
Possibly, yes.
Because of the fear of not needing it all.
Yes, that's one of the fears that hangs on there. And somebody can work that.
Just trying to figure out the overhead locker on this side above the passenger dinette seats and actually into the cab, and trying to figure out the height above the seating position, but also how far it comes out from the wall. And I've decided, rather than having it stepped, because obviously you need to allow headroom to get into the cab and then sit down on the seat, so I think I'm going to taper it. I'm going to have it wider at that end than at this end. I don't see any reason why not, really. Be a bit more quirky. I think that height's enough. I've got to bear in mind that on here there'll be 3 inches of foam seat above the base. But here, even if I sit up straight, I think that'll be enough headroom here. To tell, really. Maybe not. Maybe it needs to be higher. I'm also just figuring out how to do the cladding on the walls. I'm going to use this headlining material where there are exposed walls, so I'm going to have a piece glued in behind here that will run all the way along. It'll go in underneath the last of the orange clips for the cab, and then be glued up as far as the bottom of the overhead lockers and behind the wood so you won't see it. And then here, to tidy this up, I'm going to mount a 3mm piece of hardboard cut to fit that and tidy up these rough edges, which will be pre-clad with the header material, and I'll just glue it onto the plywood. So that was a good day's work, good Saturday's work. Quite proud of a couple of things. That's really quite tidy. That's just the padding above the sliding door. A lot of the rest of it's going to be hidden, so I'm not particularly worried about shabby edges, but I've also padded the bed head and the bottom sort of part of the recess of the bed. I need to do a bit of tidying up. I've got contact adhesive everywhere. Padded the back doors along the side of the bed and the outer frame of the door aperture, which I think looks good. I mean, it's like a padded cell now, obviously, but you get the idea. Again, needs a bit of tidying. What else? I haven't really done much else with the shower room. You saw me drill the hole for the drain. I'll fit that next time when I've got some sealant. Padded the front there as well. So, a few more jobs done.